this, and you got your side beefs, then I don't care. I don't care. I'm not dealing with your side arguments.
Me either.
I'm not dealing with it.
We're done
with
with the
Sophie.
side arguments because it's not going to get this movement pushed forward if we keep on getting distracted by who we don't like and why we don't like them and what they did. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about Patrick. He has abused his child, fractured bones, and now we know what part the collarbone. I don't understand how anybody could be in this live talking about anything else. Check your mental health status. I'm serious. You are clearly disassociating from this topic in order for you to even want to talk about anything else.
And
it literally is the whataboutisms. That's upholding white supremacy and their tools and tactics. That's what they do to us all the time. So y'all just really need to stop.
And
I'm not the person that's going to get distracted in it anyway.
And this is an infant that can't even tell you if they're in pain, what's going on with them.
And also with like that break, a clavicle bone break, there's nothing they can do. It just has to heal. So they're in pain while that's healing. They can't put them in a cast, none of that. It just has to heal.
Hey, you better believe in that time, like the baby wasn't just laying down. He was still probably doing something to the baby. The baby was laid up in awkward positions. You got pain that the baby had to endure. You know, he ain't just like stay in the corner like when he was just all fractured up. He was still probably still talking around and all that. He ain't just let him be. Another, I guarantee you, he still got annoyed, still put his hands on his child and all that. At the end of the day, this is just another situation of the black community, the CPS, DCFS, failing the children. Because they get them kids right back to the parent. They keep on trying to argue that there's plenty of people on this app that have done stuff to their children and got their children right back. The system stay failing these kids, so stop all that. Oh, he got his kids back. The system failing kids 24/7. That's why I love that I ain't got no kids, goddamn, because I already know if somebody did something to them, I'll be in jail.
I'm with you. That's why I don't believe it. Parent who loves their child would not take no plea or say that they took the charge so that, can somebody explain how that makes sense? Because I've been listening to that and that doesn't make sense to me.
Because why would it make sense when, like I said, if he took the charges for somebody else, why would he lie and put it on somebody else? Now he's saying that, like I said, he didn't say that the first time he explained this story. The babysitter didn't come in until later. And in the court transcripts, there was no babysitter. There would have been a co-defendant. They don't say you take the charge. They don't just say you take the charge for this person and they get off. That's not how it works. If the babysitter did something, they would charge the babysitter. Or she would be a co-defendant. Or he would be a co-defendant.
He would not be charged for the egregious act unless he did it. He could be charged with neglect. In a person's care.
But he got charged with child abuse and he pled down to child neglect.
Can we all take it to
failing us?
Can we take into I don't want to use the word. Can we take into consideration he said something in regards to Aunt Karen about having to take therapy and classes for that shit? I remember him, like, this is around the time you actually stepped to him, Blaze. He was talking about all of that and how everybody was attacking him because, you know, who he is. And he said that whole situation was squashed and he had to take classes and all the other stuff. So, and that's directly in line with what I said with the case planning that will come along with that child protection case and those permanency outcomes.
So let me. Okay, right. Okay, so if like what you're saying, right? If there was a babysitter, right? Why was he the only parent charged with neglect? I mean, that's why critical thinking, man. Like, come on, man. I don't even want to. There's no babysitter. It was Patrick. He did it. He
I'm
did
with you.
it.
Patrick
I'm
the
with you.
babysitter. Yeah, damn it.
He
Patrick
did
the
it.
babysitter.
Like, because I keep saying that they wouldn't just, he wouldn't be the only parent. They both lived there. She was cleared. She was cleared. The only people that watched the children were Patrick, the mother, the best friend, and the grandmother. The grandmother, the mom, and the best friend testified against Patrick because they witnessed what the baby, how the baby reacted when Patrick held the baby. The baby would scream bloody murder. Bloody murder.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
No,
baby that doesn't want to be in the arm of the person who hurt the baby.
He was hurting the baby while he was screaming bloody murder.
now think like an investigator. If you were an investigator and that baby responded to only that person in that manner, that should make you be curious. That would make you want to know, why does this baby respond in this way? Children are very intuitive when they come around people, and they will show you who is unsafe to them.
Mm-hmm. They had proof on him. That's what I said, Ashley. And if it's is he talking to us? Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Go
No,
ahead.
look, I was saying that babies react off energy. That's all they got since they get here. They just know energy. Like I said, they know feelings. They know all that. So of course, when Patrick got his hands on that baby, the baby body just down there balled up because this body that's that body memory. You know, like the hands that hurt him. That's why I was screaming like that. Like seriously, like babies just like how you said, shit. You know. They good with the spirit for real. Especially when they first get here. That's all they got to rely on before they just build their senses in other places, before they start learning how to, you know, talk, all that extra shit, run, all that, you know. But that baby definitely remember at that time, that body memory, let them know, like when them hands got put back on, like, no, these the hands that almost broke me.
Mm-hmm. Screaming.